here we're talking about the practicalities of commercial deployment. So how can this be best realized, as we're implementing IT security and getting your different viewpoints on this. So, Paul, let's start with yourself again. Okay, so Wireless Logic is well known, for providing cellular IT security services on top of the connectivity. So, from your viewpoint, what are those practicalities of commercial deployment? And then, in terms of deliverables, two-step question for you too. What would an enterprise and what would they discover about their devices, from week one of seeing that service?
We designed this so the customers don't have to do anything. There is no agents on the devices, of course, and what we do is we selectively mirror off traffic IP headers. There's no GDPR exposure, no PII, nothing like that. And we analyze this traffic behavior, and using AI and machine learning, we can make probabilistic and sometimes quite specific predictions and observations about what's happening on devices. Over several dozen customers, we have yet to implement this solution and not find something. Sometimes the something is scarier than other times, but there's always something. So we have found the Mirai botnet. We have found devices that have clearly not been updated. We have found all kinds of suspicious IPs, all kinds of devices talking to things they definitely should not be talking to. Because in the first couple months of the implementation, we let it run and we let it learn the IoT deployment, the customer's IoT deployment. And an IoT deployment should be boring, should be really boring. All the devices do the same thing all the time and nothing else. And so we can understand a baseline really, really quickly. And then understanding if there's of 100 devices, 97 of them have 4 endpoints every day, all day. But 3 of them have 12 endpoints. That's a problem. And as I say, in every single customer deployment, we have found something that's been required of further investigation and understanding, and customers are uniformly surprised sometimes, but always appreciative of this new visibility that they hadn't had before.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks. That's some great fundamental responses there, right? They shouldn't have to do anything. And then I love the strapline of it should be boring, because you're right. Devices should be,
keep it boring. Keep it boring. Keep it safe.
Perfect. Daniel, let's get your perspective as well now on this to wrap up. So coming from your viewpoint, how do you envision MasterCards and to be honest, other issuers as well, cooperation with connectivity service providers in ensuring the security of the cellular IoT payment ecosystem?
Sure. So this is an interesting question, right? MasterCard's not a cellular provider. We're not an MNO. We're not a connectivity provider. So obviously we rely upon our partners in order to help us deliver on our promise. The safety and security promise in the IoT space is really no different. We rely on partners here too. So mobile network operators, connectivity service providers, they're critical in delivering our value proposition in a couple ways. MNOs and connectivity service providers, one, have data that can help us with asset discovery and compile cellular network traffic for analysis. This is pretty critical for us to look at not only the cellular network traffic, but in combination with the payment network activity, transaction activity. So that's number one. Number two is MNOs and connectivity service providers really have that, what I'll call that last mile direct relationships with merchants and small businesses. MasterCard doesn't have that relationship all the way through this long tail of small businesses, merchants, micro merchants that are using cellular networks to deliver the POS and IoT device connectivity. We may not have that, but most of the time the MNO has a relationship directly, or the connectivity provider has a relationship with that merchant or small business that has an IoT device in place. So that's critical for us. We see that partner as a critical channel for delivering payment-oriented security solutions with us, on behalf of us, in conjunction with us. So that's sort of like how we see the landscape and cooperation with connectivity service providers and MNOs.